Hello Facebook, how you all doing today on Saturday? I'm on day 11 of the new evolution of you with the video matrix, swinging on my chair again. And today I'm going to share with you about some books. Books that have changed me, books I grew up with, books that move me, some that have expanded my thinking, and yeah, I just thought I'd share them with you, and I would love you to share your books with me, and things books that you've read that you grew up with, that have stuck with you, that have moved you or have made a difference in your world. And the first childhood book that came to my mind was Cat in the Hat. Who has not read The Cat in the Hat? If you haven't read it, I encourage you to read it because it's super funny, and it's a pretty funny book, Cat in the Hat. It's about rainy day, and these kids are at home, and the cat that shows up. It's obviously Dr. Seuss book, so he's pretty massive. And if you haven't read it yet, like I said, read it. Who has read this? Who grew up with Cat in the Hat or other Dr. Seuss books? And if you've got kids, have you reading them with your kids? We've got several Dr. Seuss books in our house. They're pretty funny. And obviously this is about the cat that turned up on a rainy day. The mum had gone out, and he had his companions with him, Thing 1 and Thing 2, who came and completely destroyed the house, and the kids were so concerned that they were going to get in so much trouble. But then the Cat in the Hat created the machine that cleaned everything up, which was pretty funny, and he made a mess, cleaned everything up, and then disappeared. And then the mum came home. It was, so Cat in the Hat, it's full of very funny rhymes and riddles and interesting characters and very funny sort of drawings and, just funny little illustrations. And always love the Cat in the Hat. Another book that I've read, when I started in an online business a while ago, it was very clear to me that you had to be very clear on your why in life, and your why you were doing business, or why you were doing what it is that you were doing and that you were passionate about. And the why is what drives you. So I picked up this book called Start With Why, and the reason I like this book is it's very it's a book by Simon Sinek, and it's it's been around for some time. I think he's done lots of TED Talks and stuff too. So, but it's like how starting with why, and it doesn't matter what you do, you have to it matters why you're doing it. Why do you do the things that you do? Why do you drive the business that you drive? Why are you passionate about the things that you're passionate about in life? And once you're clear on that, things start to really go to the next level, especially with business, I've found. So really liked this book, and if you haven't read it, go and grab a copy of it, and you can probably download it. I'll go and have a look actually if it's a downloadable thing, and I'll share it for you. But I'm going to go back and read that a second time. I've got lots of pages that I've turned down to refer to, because there's lots of golden nuggets in this book. There's lots of pages I've turned down. It's just a really interesting book, And as they say on the back, Steve Jobs, the Wright brothers, and Martin Luther King have one thing in common. They all started with why. Why are they doing what they're doing? So it's really inspiring, that book. And then I have another book my sister gave me actually, and I've just committed actually picking it up this morning again. to go back and read it again because it's quite a deep book. It's called Reinventing the Body, Resurrecting the Soul. It's by Deepak Chopra, and I'm sure most of you must know who that is. And please tell me if you've read any of his stuff. If there's anything that I might have missed, I'd like to know, and I'd like to pick up some books and tap back into that. But this is Reinventing the Body, Resurrecting the Soul. It's a New York bestseller. And it's just a practical guide to transforming your body and your mind and connecting to your soul. So it's pretty good book. Like I said, it's quite deep. I'm not a massive reader. I will just say that. I should have said that first and foremost. It's rare that I will go and get a book and sit down and read it. I download audios because I am time poor. I love to be able to take the time to read books, but it tends to take me a while to get through it because I'm time poor, and finding time to schedule to sit down and read a book is quite tricky. And if you don't agree with me, then hats off to you that you get the time to do it, because that's something I would like to do. But this is a really good book that is, all about having breakthroughs, tapping into your soul. It's about getting a deeper awareness and focus in relationships, and embracing every day as a new day. Oh, hi, Martina. You liked audios for the same reason, but do love to sit down physically with the book. Yeah, there's something actually quite comforting with actually picking up your book and sitting down and reading it. But I'll get there one day. I'll have some time to actually do that. But most of the time I listen to the audio when I'm walking around the house or whatever, or definitely in my car. I listen to lots of audio in my car. But I really recommend this one. It's a really good one. Like I said, it's quite deep, but it's got lots of golden nuggets as well. I'm going to go back and read it a second time. I believe in reading things many times to get the most value out of it, because when you read things over and over and you repeat stuff, you pick up on a lot more than you did the first time round. So they're my books. The Cat in the Hat, love it. Start with why. Got to know why you're doing it. Why are you passionate about the things that you do? Why are you doing what you're doing? And Reinventing the Body, Resurrecting the Soul. They're my 3 books that I love, and I'm going to go back and start reading this one this weekend. So hope you're all having an awesome Saturday. It was Saturday for me. It's probably Friday still for some of you. And thanks for tuning into my Day 11 video and the Video Matrix. And anyone that watched my replay, I always appreciate and love you for that. Don't forget to send your likes and your hearts across the screen, because I love to see those. You, Martina, I love to see those. And that's it for my Day 11. And I hope, like I said, have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you soon.